Hey Geography peeps, welcome back to Flag/Fan Friday. Man, it's been a while since we've done one of these. Got a lot of catching up to do. I actually got this new lapel mic. I hope it works. All right, I hope it works. Anyway, the Israel video is finished and it was such a hard script to write. I talked to a lot of you Israeli and Palestinian Geography peeps. I know that whole debate section in demographics took a long time, but I felt like I had to address it. I couldn't just brush it off. So anyway, we're gonna talk about Israel's symbolism, and we got a lot of fan packages to open up. They've been piling up over the past few weeks. So without further ado, so before we jump in, I just want to mention a few things that didn't quite make it into the video. I didn't really talk too much about the fact that there are, yes, Arab and Muslim Israeli citizens with full citizenship. There are about 2 million of them, which makes up about a fifth of the population. I didn't say anything about traditional Jewish food. You got things like latkes, gefilte fish, matzo ball soup. I actually really love matzo ball soup. But a really cool thing I didn't get to mention was the fact that they actually had to revive the Hebrew language before it came to Israel. This guy pretty much made the entire modern day Hebrew dictionary. Prior to that, the Hebrew language is pretty much only known and taught by rabbis and the clerics in the synagogue. But once again, the dream was to revive it with an entire population speaking it. I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, let's jump in. The flag is a white banner with 2 blue bands on top and bottom with a blue hexagram in the center. The flag was designed by the Zionist movement community in the late 1800s. The image is supposed to resemble a talit, or traditional Jewish prayer shawl, which usually has black or blue stripes. The star in the center is the Star of David, an image that has historically been acknowledged as a symbol of the Jewish people and Judaism. The blue and white colors were suggested by Ludwig August von Frankl, an Austrian Jew, in his poem Judah's Colors, in which he stated that white is the color of radiance and blue for splendor. This, of course, was taken with some controversy in the beginning, mostly by Muslims, as it was seen as an exclusive religious symbol, to which the Israelis responded, well, so what? I mean, religious symbols are used on a lot of other flags, like the crescent and star for Muslim countries, the cross on Christian countries. But anyway, yeah, the coat of arms, moving on. The coat of arms is a blue and white shield depicting a menorah surrounded by olive branches on each side, with the Hebrew word for Israel written below it all. The menorah is based off of the menorah depicted in the Arch of Titus, built in the 1st century, showing how Jerusalem was destroyed as the Romans took the spoils of war, including the temple artifacts, the menorah being one of them. The real menorah has been lost since then, and this is the closest depiction that they have for reference. It sits on an octagonal base with ornate designs on the sides, and the branches of the menorah each complete with flower buds and blossoms. The menorah symbolizes universal enlightenment based off of what the scripture says in the book of Isaiah. Nations will come to your light and kings to the brightness of your dawn. And the olive branches stand for peace, possibly an homage to what the biblical prophet Zechariah said, in which he described seeing a menorah flanked with 2 olive trees. So basically, lots of history, lots of scripture, lots of artifact stuff applied to this flag and coat of arms. Done! With that being said, Geography fan mail time! Okay, so this is where I have to apologize. I actually filmed myself opening up a ton of packages and letters, but I put all the footage in a sub file and I accidentally deleted it and I formatted my card. I lost all the footage, but I still have the items you guys sent. I'm still gonna show you guys what you sent. So Lily from Bulgaria sends a Bulgarian flag, 2 traditional hand-woven napkins, this really cool wooden flask, and if you open it, has a essence of rose, this beautiful traditional Bulgarian style plate, a drawing of the National Theater, these really cool rose flavored candies, and she sent a martinica, you know, the little thing you put around your wrist. Every Bulgarian sends me martinicas. But Lily, thank you so much for sending all these things. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Bulgaria really is like a tripster nation. Go there before it becomes too popular. Kenny from Denmark, he sent these really cool raspberry powdered white chocolate balls with liquid licorice inside of it. I tried like 2 of them. They're really good. I've never had anything like this. Kenny says his dream is to open up a restaurant making fusion cuisine, and he also wrote some cool puns. What do you call a father hiding in a suitcase? Baghdad. What country is covered in gravy? Saustralia. Thanks a lot, Kenny. Adam from Ireland, I got your package. You sent me a bag of those Tato crisps. I would show them, but I ate them all. So sorry, man. I wish I didn't lose that footage. Heike from Finland sent Fazer chocolates, and it's already like half eaten. I gave some to my friends. Ricardo is studying in Heidelberg, Germany, but he's originally from Venezuela. He sent his Venezuelan flag, and he also sent this. This is really weird. It looks like a beer bottle, but it's actually made of chocolate. Like, look at that. It's chocolate. I've never seen anything like this. That is so weird. Thank you, Christian. I got something from Ergun. He's living in Toronto, but he's actually Turkish, and he wrote the Turkish alphabet. He also sent a bunch of like Canada 150 stuff. I can't find it. I put it somewhere, but I did get it. Thank you. Kyle, thank you for your map of Canada that you drew. Now this, I'm so disappointed I lost the footage because we got our first package from Belarus, Sergey from Minsk. If you guys don't know anything about Belarus, they make the best marshmallows and meringue. They look like this. delicious. They're so soft and squishy and they're so sweet. I love them. He also sent these cranberry things. He also sent the Belarusian flag and the controversial opposition Belarusian flag. You could actually get in trouble if you wave this around in Belarus. Ooh, I'm glad you sent both. Oh, and he also sent this amazing book explaining life in Belarus. This thing is amazing. It talks about everything. Check it out. Taking a shower in Belarus. I love it when you guys send me books. TJ sent a bunch of stuff from Ohio, his home state, even the flag, which is, by the way, the only swallowtail state flag. He also sent this little bear thing because the Wright brothers were born in Ohio. So Ohio likes to claim that they are the birthplace of aviation instead of North Carolina. They got a little dispute going on. And this was really cool. We got our first package from Montenegro. Blazo, I think Blazo. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Blazo. He of course sent a Montenegrin flag, a Montenegrin scarf, and the national dish of Montenegro, according to him, prosciutto. This is the first time anybody has ever sent me meat in the mail. Interesting. Andrew from Hot Springs, Arkansas, I got your package and this little figurine of a bathtub with a little rubber ducky in it. Advait from India, I got your letter. You have really good handwriting, by the way. However, I cannot find those postcards you sent. Sorry, but I did get them. Athena from New York, thanks for the letter, and she drew a little picture of me. Yeah, hey, geography. And finally, Carlos from Galicia, Spain. He drew the most amazing map of Spain with all of the regional flags and all that stuff. He even got Ceuta and Melilla off the coast of Northern Africa. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, even Catalonia. This is absolutely amazing, Carlos, man. Thank you so much for sending this. Okay, guys, that's it. But before we go, you know the deal. Return address contest. I put all of your return addresses in this bag and I pick one out, and whoever I pick, I send a little gift to. Cool? All right, so I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna pick one. Philip from Valety, New York, you just won. So thanks guys for all of this. I hate the fact that I lost all the footage because it was really cool. But yeah, got our first person from Belarus and Montenegro. That was really awesome. I love putting your countries on display. And yeah, thank you for watching this episode. Subscribe if you'd like. You've just been flagged. Stay cool, stay tuned.